food stamps anymore. They cut me off. So this is what I stole.
You gotta scan that, ma'am. You ain't got nothing on the screen.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
You ain't sitting here acting wild. Move. Stop, hey! People running out.
The EBT card balance was $1.17, and I know for a fact that I had over $400 left on that card.
This girl got on here and said $27 would get you full access to unlimited yamps.
In 2025, the struggle ain't just about rent, it's about survival. Food stamps are getting stolen, EBT cards drained, and families with nothing left but anger. What happens when the system fails and the streets start feeding themselves? Welcome to modern America, where inflation's up, benefits down, and everybody fighting over the last bag of groceries. Let's get to it.
You know what? Now I'm mad as shit. Who the is stealing people food stamps? Because at this point now I'm getting pissed off. Let me break this down. I get paid for social media. So technically it looks like I don't have no job. Which means that I qualify for EBT. They didn't take my shit. Thank God, because if they would have took my shit, I'd been fighting there. But y'all done took my granny stamps. My friend got 3 kids. How much you gonna support our kids, bro? They already down bad.
This is how desperate it's getting. People robbing other people's benefits. Not even cash. Not stories. Not banks. Grantees and moms on EBT.
We go to you talking about it's nothing we could do. That just ain't right. I don't even get much because I don't have no kids and shit. But can't your kids to talk either.
Dependency meets survival. And now everybody's safe. Not even the ones everybody's down bad.
Has anyone ever had this happen to them? I woke up to try to order groceries using my EBT card. Yes, I get food stamps. And it said that my EBT card balance was $1.17, and I know for a fact that I had over $400 left on that card. And I went to the transactions, and it says supermarket, not even Walmart, HEB like it normally. It just says supermarket. And somebody spent $456 on my food stamps.
Imagine waking up broke when you went to sleep fed. That's what financial dependence look like when it backfires. One swipe and your entire safety net gone. This ain't just theft, it's digital poverty. People starving before breakfast.
Will they refund me my money back? I have small babies, twins. Who does this?
I'm really planning on walking out of Walmart with a whole bunch of buggies. Well, I'm here to tell you I'm at Walmart and them folks said they ready for you. So many of y'all done posted that y'all gonna run up out the store. Walmart, particularly Walmart, it's everywhere. So they told me to personally tell y'all, bring it out. I wanna feed y'all cheering for Thanksgiving. But do you wanna be in jail too? And I don't think y'all wanna eat them hard brick peanut butter jelly sandwiches in jail. Them hard boiled eggs. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just relaying the message that you're already guilty. Don't do it, Pookie. You got 38 days from today to get prepared for Thanksgiving. And if you got your stamps this month, I'm pretty sure you still got food, so quit stressing. I'm on my way to the food bank.
Every holiday now feels like a purge. People plot into roid stores while police scrolls TikToks watching for them to do it. Welcome to EBT Hunger Games, where the real crime is how normalized this has become.
You ain't scanned that. You gotta scan that, ma'am. You ain't got nothing on the screen.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
You ain't got nothing on the screen. Your total say $0. And you already bagged that stuff up.
No, now you got the lady coming over here.
No, because you shouldn't. You can't do that everywhere you go. You going to jail.
I'm just trying to feed my family. Hands behind your back.
Cuffing them now.
This the moment chaos meet consequences. 1 minute you saying, I'm just trying to feed my kids. The next, cuffs, courts, and CPS. Survival without accountability always ends the same way. Loss.
So y'all on here talking about y'all so tired, y'all big mad, y'all some working class people, y'all tired. I got 6 kids and I was only left with $60 and y'all mad about me and my 6 kids and $60. They really going off in the comments at me for 8,000 comments talking about, I really don't understand why y'all so mad at me. This was my fault. I did this to myself. Y'all not even talking about.
Internet sympathy is running out. People not mad because you struggling. They mad because you refuse to change. You can't call it oppression when it's a pattern.
You think I'm leaving hungry? Not today. Y'all want to play with my benefits? Fine. I'm feeding my kids one way or another. I'll be back next month when the car hits. Y'all better stock up.
This is where delusion turns into pride. She's laughing, but that's not confidence. That's hopelessness disguised as humor.
Hi, you guys. I'm out of the store. They wanted $7 for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps anymore. They cut me off. So I only had $22 left in food stamps. So this is what I stole. They wanted $9 for this. I said, oh, I don't got $9. Then they wanted $2 for this. They wanted, I'm making some stuffed salmon today. Short ribs. Take off the label so that you don't.
Posting your crimes for clout is the new therapy. Social media turned confessions into content and people still cheering it on. What used to be shame is now entertainment.
To the people who are saying they're going to start stealing the food if their food stamps don't hit for November, I can't even say I blame you. Part of me gets it. You better choose wisely. Your kids could end up in foster care. That's all I'm going to say.
Child, Walmart said there will be no stealing at a Walmart. We don't give a fuck if y'all don't got y'all EBT, but y'all not gonna come in this and steal. Don't let them trick y'all out y'all freedom just November 1st.
Even corporations fed up. Walmart more prepared than governments. They got AI cameras, plate scanners, real police in the aisles. The poor ain't just being watched anymore. They're being profiled in HD.
I went from having $1,100 EBT every month, and that was just with 4 children, to $0 was the first thing that came to my mind. Then my inner voice was like, girl, you been feeding these children with or without food stamps before you got food stamps, so you could still do it. I told my children to Google some food banks that may be open or maybe open next week, and they was taking me there. They was GPSing me. Tell me why I pulled up at the food bank and with no food bank. And it was nothing there but an abandoned building on the other side. But it like what Pennywise live at. Wasn't a church. Wasn't a building. Wasn't a house. But I promise you them children get a meal every night. Whether it's a bologna sandwich, some noodles. Salvation Army will give you vouchers for clothes if you need clothes.
This part right here, that's real struggle. When pride fades, resourcefulness shows up, people still making noodles stretch, still hustling their meals for kids. That's survival, not scamming.
This girl got on here and said $27 would get you full access to unlimited yamps. This is the reason why people are waking up and they have no benefits on their card. And guess what? They're not putting those benefits back on there. You just lost them. Now, when y'all was out here doing the PPP loans and y'all scamming and stuff, I stayed quiet because y'all stealing money from the big people. But are we literally going for the poor? Y'all know better than them. Attacking the poor and keeping them poor. I don't know. When I seen it, I was just baffled. And I was like, how could anybody with a heart, knowing that y'all the reason why people don't have their benefits?
Every time the broke try to get rich fast, the rich gets richer. This ain't just a scam. It's proof people would rather chase shortcuts than stability. You rob the poor, then wonder why poverty never ends.
Most people on EBT are not going to the store buying a plethora of junk or snacks. They are getting food to sustain themselves.
I know you playing. You calling this sustaining? Are you serious? In a country where we are passing down diabetes, high blood pressure, and future knee surgeries, you got to do better than this. You telling me that y'all can't shop on the outside of the grocery store? Mountain Dew, it's not the new water. Stop playing with me.
Let's go to Costco, family of 6 that receives food stamps. Did you grab the keys out of the car? I'm gonna go look for trash cans because mine broke and I really want the side-by-side ones. So let's go see if they have them. Hi! Just 2, yeah. I mean, can you set up? Yes. Oh my gosh, muscles. So they didn't have the trash can that I wanted, so I'll just have to order it on Amazon. Are you okay? These kids are absolutely driving me bonkers in the store. Put it on the bottom, please. You have to lay it down, baby. Yep. Awesome. Thank you so much. It only took us like an hour out of Costco, stuck to my list pretty well, and ended up spending $3.75. And then we have to go pick up a Walmart order for $65, $440 total. It wasn't enough that I spent $440, but Walmart decided to not give me some of my items. So I'm gonna run into Target real quick and grab the rest of what I need. The sunset is so gorgeous tonight. I just spent another $75 at Target. 30 of it was food stamps and the other 45 was my own money.
Inflation humbled everybody. Used to be about brand names, now it's about survival math. How many meals can $75 stretch into? She ain't flexing, she's survival, and that's real America now.
Excuse me, do y'all accept EBT, like food stamps?
You ever heard of stamps? Food stamps? Don't worry about it. Okay, well, go ahead.
Gonna cut the food stamps for November. Folks in here acting wild. Move. People running out with TVs, groceries, everything.
Need backup at the front. I had to get out before it got worse. They can't keep up with it. I don't know what's about to happen, but this is
Live look in the EBT community. This EBT member has a warning for grocery stores. She's saying, don't be brave. Don't put yourself harm's way. Let the EBT community rob the store. Let's watch.
If 42 million people are at risk of not receiving their EBT benefits in the month of November, I don't think that the grocery store staff should be risking their lives for a bag of groceries. This is a very scary thing. People are going to do what they have to do to feed their children.
Not get a job.
They're going to do what they have to do to feed their children.
A job.
No mother or father is going to want to sit and see their children
Make it make sense.
because the government is shut down.
Make it make sense.
And for the mamas and papas that are worried about this, I want you to keep this in mind. There are still good people out here that are going to help, okay? They're going to want to help to make sure that your children eat. So before you go into the grocery stores or before you get to the point where you feel you have to go into the grocery stores and start taking things, please allow people to help you. They will, okay? I know it won't be for everyone, but please keep that in mind. And
can you imagine our grandparents during the Great Depression? You know, the foundation of them. We had just said, you know what? Instead of making that meal last longer, we should rob everybody. This is why these people don't know what made America great to begin with, so they don't know why we want to make it great again. These people are skedaddle.
And a PSA to them during this time of what's going on in the world, I really don't advise y'all to try to chase after anybody that's trying to collect them some food for their family as they're walking out that door with that cart, because you might fall around and don't make it home. What's going on in the world, I really think it's y'all best bet to let them people walk about that store with that shit and you mind your business. Because I promise you, when y'all get in my face, I'm going to flu-flox y'all ass. I swear for Jesus.
Yeah, I told y'all, without EBT, me and mine gonna eat.
Clock it. Of course we gonna eat.
We gonna eat. So now y'all talking about y'all about to go through self-checkout and steal all your food. Well, let me tell you how Walmart and all other grocery stores been prepared for this. They started that STAR program or whatever it's supposed to be, where you gotta pay for a subscription, and that's the only way you could get a cashier. I know y'all probably ain't noticed that, but that's the way it been going. 2, they got police departments stationed in Walmart. Yeah, so real officers are in them control and surveillance rooms, watching everything y'all do, watching the car you pull up in, running your license plate number. They doing all this before they confront you for stealing. Please keep in mind, this is 2025. You will not be able to get away with crime so easily or at all. Really, crime is becoming extinct. There's no way for you to do anything without really getting caught these days. For all the people that plan on, let's unite together and we all gonna walk in Walmart, Kroger's, Target. We're gonna walk in all these grocery stores on one day and we're just gonna steal everything. What? Y'all ain't been seeing the way they've been expanding these prisons? They've been making room. Y'all talking about having a national theft day. Y'all gonna leave them babies out your parentless, and they gonna be wards of the state who end up convicted criminals just like their parents. So come on, man. Let's not turn into hardened criminals overnight behind inflation and food costs.
People turning on people, employees turning on security guards, and the government nowhere to be found. When hunger hits, morals fade. You can't teach discipline to desperate. Only consequences will.
If they cut your food stamps off, you go in the store and steal, and then you get arrested, and now your kids ain't got no food or no parent. How does that solve the problem exactly? Not to mention that now it's going to be on your record for shoplifting and stealing. And more than likely, if you were on food stamps, you probably not making a lot of money to begin with if you working at all. And the jobs that you work are entry-level jobs
that would be concerned about somebody having stealing and shoplifting on a record. So again, you telling us what you're going to do, why would we care? That's not going to affect us. That's going to affect you. You think these stores really care that you stealing the stuff? Not really. They got insurance for that. But you will be the one to deal with the consequences that come with stealing the stuff. Y'all wanting us to feel bad for a lot of y'all. We don't, because we out here having to buy food every day with our own money that we work for. So why are you any different than us? Why is it that we have to buy food but you don't? You want us to feel bad for something that we have to do too. A lot of the main ones who doing all this complaining, you be selling them food stamps. You probably don't even be using most of them. And when you do, you go to the store and buy a bunch of junk food and stuff that your kids probably shouldn't be eating in the first place. Having seafood boils every other day, eating real good off the government. That same government ain't so much. All right, that same one that y'all hate so much until it come down to you getting free benefits from them. I ain't never seen people who hate a system so much that they benefiting from. All right, you hate it so much, yet you benefit off of it. And when they cut you off said benefits from the government that you hate, you upset about that. There are some people that I feel bad about losing their benefits. And those are the people who haven't abused the system. But some of y'all who've been abusing the system, you won't work, you won't do nothing, all for the sake of being able to live off of the system. No, I don't feel bad for you. All right, you can join the rest of us in the real world of having to work so that we can provide. And if you don't have the means to do it, then you probably shouldn't have had all of them kids that you had if you was counting on somebody else to be able to help you with being able to afford them.
This is what happens when the system becomes the parent and accountability's the orphan. You hate the government but live off its money. You talk independence but depend on someone else's taxes. The problem isn't the cut, it's the comfort. Welcome to 2025, where the card stops swiping and reality finally kicks in. If you made it this far, you already know the chaos ain't just funny, it's a warning. Like, subscribe, and keep watching, because every week the system proves the same point. When accountability is cut off, EBT turns into emergency broadcast television.